Valerie is still feared. I'm trying to keep Muck back. The only member of the party right now that's feared is the main tank. Okay, it's blocked again. Oh my god. What a fight. What a fight. Not even any bodies. No loot. Quick save. What an awful encounter. Yo, if a DM did that at a table, the players would, like, come to blows. I don't know what she saw. It says they saw something.
What's over there? Nah, I don't want to.
We will be victorious!
Ah, here's where the spiders came from.
Clever ploy.
Did she get any stat damage there? No, she's okay. Alright. Swarms can mess up your stats sometimes. I was concerned about that. Okay.
Or don't.
Yeah, kind of expected there was something in this tower. A trap. That's what was in there. It was a trap. Champion of Graves, Bardiche. This +5 Bardiche does 3d6 additional negative energy damage. That might be an upgrade for Muck. 13 to 27. Now it's 15 to 24. But it's +5, so the chance to hit is much higher. Yeah, he can use that.
How much longer, I wonder?
Okay, let's do a heal, and I'm not sure when we lost one of the saber-toothed tigers, but one of them's gone.
Not that I care.
Tap quick save again, since we just dealt with the spider wave. Is there anything up here, or is this a dead end? I think that's a dead end. There's a mobility check over here, though.
Did it without breaking it.
Entertainment.
Y'all hold position for a second.
Be easier.
Target this one that's on the squishies. Cast haste on us again. Release all the DPS. She's feared again. Cast resist fear on her. Okay, got it off of her. Knock Knock's almost dead. Good god. It almost worked in our favor that we were strapped in this room because her fear didn't make her go very far.
I did it. I did.
Was kind of expecting to find the third piece of the crown up here. Surprised that we did not.
I
Will
did.
this ever end?
Okay. I think there was a mobility... Okay, so there was a mobility check over here. And I thought it just went up here, but I think there's actually another tower there, and it goes into that tower. Wait, no, move the screen up here. Is there anything up here?
Not that I care.
I don't think there was anything else over here. No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's check down here. Meow. Oh, there's something. It's a giant baby!
Do not falter.
Oh god, the strength damage. She's going to die! She's dead. And he just ran out of grenades. Arguably when we need them the most. And Mukluk cannot move. His strength's been reduced to 2. He cannot move. Oh, Mandragora swarms are so awful. Are grenades crafted while resting? Yes, but we just ran out, and then 2 people died. The swarms attack your stats, and when your stats hit 0, it just says you died. Hit points don't matter.
Ready for anything.
I don't know if lesser restoration is going to work here. You made the DM mad to get this map. No harm in resting between encounters. No, I mean, the only harm is that it's a massive use of time. That's all. Like, you're right, there's nothing wrong with resting between encounters, but because of the buffing up after each rest, it's a massive time sink. Just because of the way the game is made. Alright, there's Knock Knock.
Listening is hard
And he
as
is
I
back
can.
with 9 strength. Using a lot of diamond dust today.
Give the
Actually, that's just plain diamonds. And she's got 1. Oh no, she and he both have 1 strength, so they cannot move. Even if I make a campsite, I don't know if they can walk over to it. Okay, he's got some restoration spells. Buffing in Pathfinder 2E is a lot faster. Are you talking about pen and paper or like a PC game? Fixing her strength. Trying to. Let's just use a greater resto on him. I think that might do it all in one cast. Yeah, that did it all in one cast. Okay. Knock Knock and her are fixed up as far as their stats go. Muck has a bit more stat damage. Mostly recovered. Okay. Rest. Like, individual mobs on this map are mostly fine, other than those
I had a
Mandragora
dream
swarms.
recently that I am a hero already and battle a dragon on the back of an owl bear. Then I fell off his back and woke up during the most interesting part.
I appreciate privacy.
Okay, they just woke up. Health bars are full again. Plus 4 strength. He still has a lot of strength damage. There, it's fixed. Okay. Alright, I don't know if there's going to be any more crazy fights. Just in case, let's get up the essentials.
letting the interest. I know what to do.
Animosi travisi! Animosi travisi!
Magritium Turinos, Ona Adayana, Aporane Sendes, Lisano
And more cheers.
Ona Adayana.
Alright, that's what I got. Quick save.
Will this ever end?
The fact that the combat log says Jubilost overcomes knock-knock spell resistance sounds like he was trying to do something very mean to him, not buff him. You four get buffs. You get a curse. Why am I seeing tree ants clipped into the ground here? The forest here looks blasted apart by a meteorite, complete with fallen trees and a crater at its center. Surrounding the crater are several huge twisted trees. Suddenly the trees turn to look at you, and a jagged maw opens in one of the trunks. With a voice like creaking wood, the tree ant says, "Who disturbs the prayers to our fallen friends? More of the wriggling man's obscene minions." I'm on a mission from Shaika the Mini. Please stand aside. The tree ant looks puzzled. This is not Shaika's domain. All here bow to Narissa, and to our mistress, the Gnurly Witch. You will leave now, or your blood will water the witch's garden. Fallen... Okay, I'm guessing a piece of the crown landed here like a meteor and destroyed a bunch of the trees. Fallen friends, what happened here? The wriggling man happened. The tree ant's words are slow and sad. In his attempt to steal the first crown from our mistress, he broke it. The magic blasted apart this grove. You stand among the corpses of our beloved trees. We must pray for the healing of this place, then return this hateful crown to its rightful owner, the Gnurly Witch. Bluff. If you hate the crown so much, let me take it to the witch. Failed. You are not of the witch's brood. You are a rot, an infestation. We will cut you out.
Will prevail.
Crap. Okay. I think they're stuck in the ground. Why is not over there? They should be on Valerie.
This should do it.
Come here, Bax. Not that statue. That one with teeth.
Yeah, some of them are definitely weirdly clipping into the ground. Not sure what that's about.
Follow my lead.
Alright, tree ants defeated. And I think we got the third piece of the crown. Listen, you could talk all you want about proper precautions and things left best unknown and blah blah blah, but when someone gives you the disassembled pieces of a magical artifact, I don't care who you are, you put that baby together. As the last piece of the first crown slotted into place, the whole thing started glowing, the green light, and humming. That's when things got weird. Before we knew what was happening, we were somewhere else, an indistinct nowhere with misty walls glowing that same green. Before us floated an elven man, all dressed up like some sort of king, except that he wasn't a normal king, because last time I checked, elves weren't see-through and their skin didn't give off wisps of glowing smoke. He stared at us with his blank ghost eyes and said, "You're neither witch nor worm. Who are you?" So we told him. Alright, so this is the elven king whose soul is attached to the crown. Tell him the truth. The Ghost King nodded. "My name is Lothoriel, once called Lothoriel the Wise. You're inside what was my pride and is now my prison, what you call the First Crown." He gave an ugly smile. Behind him, a door manifested in the fog. He gestured to it. "Don't worry. Unlike me, I suspect you can leave whenever you like. Time is strange here. I don't know how many millennia have passed in your world since Narissa destroyed my kingdom of Rushwood. Only that all memory of it has been lost, with you younger races building your nations atop its ashes. My people are long dead and scattered. Only I remain trapped in this half-life, denied my proper rest and forced to carry out petty tasks for whichever abomination bears my crown. All thanks to the Nymph Queen." He looks at us expectantly, so we asked how best to fight Narissa and her minions. He laughed bitterly. "Fight Narissa? Child, if I knew how to kill the Nymph Queen, would I still be trapped in this godforsaken crown? I can't take any direct action against her, even at the command of my bearer." He paused, thoughtful. "Though I suppose her minions see my crown as a mark of station." Hello. Chip is peeking in right now. The Gnurly Witch and the Wriggling Man fight over it incessantly. To see it on someone else's hands might fluster them, cause them to make a mistake at a crucial moment. There was another pause, longer this time. At last, in a softer voice, the ghost said, "Or, once you've left this place, you could command me to destroy the crown and set myself free." That made us all pause. We looked at each other, silently weighing our options, and then... What would you do if we set you free? Succeeded at perception. Why, I'd go on to my just rewards, I suppose. Be judged by Pharasma and join my people in the afterlife. The ghost tried to look innocent, but unfortunately for him, we knew better. Innocent or not, he was a ghost. Spending a few thousand years stewing in your own rage scrambles your brains. There was no telling what he'd do if we set him free. I think that this is something that gives Nerissa power, and we should remove it from the equation so she doesn't have it. So I'm going to agree to set him free. The ghost stared at us. Really? Slowly, a smile spread across his face. I do believe you actually mean that. In the case, all you have to do is speak my name, Lothoriel, and order me to destroy the crown and free myself. He frowned. You'll need to do it in the presence of someone as powerful as Nerissa herself. One of the eldest, perhaps? But they're not so terribly hard to find. He bowed low, gesturing to the door, forming in the mist once more. Please return to your worlds with my thanks. And with that, we pass through the door. Hey. Hang on, chat. Let me see if I can get a glimpse of the dude today. There we go. Scratch, 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 scratch. What's up, buddy? Here, flop. Okay. Oh, game capture's not working. Hang on.
Don't know, don't care.
There we go. Alright, so we need to go find one of the eldest and then say the magic words. And then they will probably be very mad because I'm going to destroy the crown right in front of them.
Follow me! Or don't.
So Shaika's right over there. I think Shaika definitely qualifies as an eldest. Sorry guys, hang on. He has needs. Okay.
Will this ever end?
Shaika the Mini. You look up to find Shaika waiting for you at the edge of the trees, arms crossed. As Salim stands near the eldest, his arms crossed. He nods to you but says nothing. Well, Shaika asked, did you get it for you? Did you know there's a ghost tied to it? Did I know about the ghost? Shaika smiles. Child, why do you think I wanted it? I'm far too old to be excited about fancy hats. Now, are you going to give it to me or not? I've got it, but I'm not going to give it to you. Salim laughs at Shaika's shocked expression. He grins and claps them on the shoulder. You and your type never learn, do you? You think of us mortals as dogs to be trained, but we can still surprise you. He turns to you and his expression sobers. In that case, I have a proposal. The ghost tied to this crown is a mortal soul, trapped and kept from its rightful afterlife. As an agent of Pharasma, goddess of death, I could take the crown to her realm and ensure that the ghost is put to rest safely, as he deserves. It's my job, actually. So what do you want to do? I'm going to set the ghost free myself. Are you sure? Undeath twists the mind. Even ghosts formed from the most innocent souls can be perverted by rage. But he unsheaths his sword and nods his readiness. If you're gonna do it now. I'll try to clean up the mess if it goes wrong. Free the ghost. Lothoriel! As you call forth Lothoriel and command him to free himself, the crown crumbles in your hands. The light seems to fade from the forest. The crown appears above you, twitching and writhing, expression flickering between beatific and savage. Ghostly howls shriek through the trees. Salim looks over to you, eyes wide. He's been a ghost too long. The backlash from the magic is tearing his personality apart. You're the master. Only you can affect him. Quick, link your mind with his and lend him your willpower. That is one of my highest stats. I will try. Succeeded at will. A flash flood of memories that aren't your own pour through you. Scenes from Lothoriel's past. At last the tide ebbs and the ghost looks down at you with clear eyes and a kind expression. Thank you. I feel more myself than I have in ages. I will go now to tend to my forest and perhaps explore the realms beyond this one. His smile turns dangerous, but when you fight Nerissa's minions, well, just call my name. I'll do what I can. With that, the ghost finishes. Oh my god, chat. I think we just unlocked backup for like a final battle. Salim gives you a nod, then touches a spiral amulet around his neck and disappears as well. Surprisingly, Shaika laughs and turns a radiant smile on you. We knew you'd make the right choice. God of the future, remember? Everything's going according to plan. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're late for an appointment. Or was that early? With a thoughtful expression, the eldest winks out of existence. 19,000 XP gain. Oh my gosh. Chat, this was all just a random location we found on the world map, I'll remind you of. We were just like, oh hey, what's this? Let's check it out. 10 years later. I'll take the Hydra Eyes. Most of the day today, he's just been a loner. He's just been hanging out by himself. It's kind of nice that he wants to visit all of a sudden. His social tank was empty. Okay, he is over there now. Ah! You failed to evade the enemies. Okay, so we're getting jumped by something. Greater Enraged Owlbear. You know, something I'm gonna do, chat. Hold on. Through this game, I do not consider myself a pushover at CRPGs. Alright? I do not consider myself a pushover at them. However, we have been playing this for a couple of months, and there was that one situation earlier that was quite frustrating, where we just kept reloading and reloading and reloading because of just silly things. Like, Lindsay gets popped and we can't res her. The main character gets popped, we can't res him. The healer gets popped, we can't res her. And, just stuff like that. And we have been playing on... The last time I played this game was on hard mode. This time I did it on challenging. I think I'm going to turn it down to normal. Because what I'm really invested... Like, right now, like, the boss battles, usually the only times I die is just really BS stuff. Like, they hit me for 20 strength damage and my character's heart stops. So at this point, I think I want to turn it down to normal and just enjoy the story for what it is until the end. Now, we're like 80% of the way through the game at this point, but still. So, we're going to do that. That's going to enable something called Death's Door, which, well, also the enemies are going to be weaker than what you guys have seen up until this point. But Death's Door is another chance to save someone. Like, if someone dies, they get, like, one more life. It's similar to, like, Dark Souls Death's Door. No, sorry, not Dark Souls. That's the wrong word. Darkest Dungeon. So if someone gets popped by something, it's not totally over. PTSD from Dracula. That was truly a fun fight. It took me, nice. Healer just died. Death's Door just kicked in. Two bears got close to her, and I told her to move, and she triggered an attack of opportunity, which gave them an instant attack, and she just got uninstalled. So, she would be dead, and I would have to reload right now, if it wasn't for Death's Door.
Not that I care.
I am prepared.
I think that's the first time I've ever, like, lost a crucial... Like, I basically would have lost the game there because of... No, there's another thing I could have done. I could have, like, gone all the way back to town, which would have been many days travel without a healer, which would have been tough, and then paid someone in town to revive her, I think. But... Does your damage scale down with the enemies? It's more that the enemies, I think, had more health and more damage and more crits, and now they don't have all that stuff, so it will feel like the enemies are a little bit weaker, but still dangerous. They still just popped my healer a second ago. You know? Alright, let's go here.
March. All I do is march.
Hope y'all like
We
biscuits.
should gather our strength.
I've looked through your essays on spices. Who is this Guisa Nordicani? And why is her name on the cover next to yours?
Because some judges are corrupt scoundrels who know nothing about copyright. Co-author indeed. She scarcely sharpened my quills.
I read a story once, chat, this was supposedly true, of a guy who wrote a whole book, and then he realized that many times throughout the book, instead of saying I, he wrote we, and he didn't want to fix the whole book, so he added his cat as a co-author. So that so it made sense. So all the times where it said we, it was him and his cat.
We'll do it the hard way.
Oh my freaking god, what? Alright. Hold position. Haste. Block. Cold damage.
Let us strike as one.
I don't like you!
Alright. So when you hit these, you take cold damage, because they're like freezing. But we've reduced that with the resist cold. See all the zeros reduced? So we've reduced that damage a bit. Doesn't make it 0 in some cases, but it was reduced.
Follow me.
That one's still taking like frostbite damage. It's like playing Midnight Suns on higher ho difficulties, just unnecessary self-inflicted pain. Yeah, as a gamer, I try to turn up the difficulty, you know, to prove myself from time to time, but sometimes it's fun and sometimes it's not. I'll say in V Rising, I found the challenge of brutal mode very fun. You know, like it didn't bother me spending 7 hours trying to get Dracula down because the fight was a fun fight. Now, granted, every attempt I was hoping to have killed him on that attempt, but it wasn't really bothering me when that didn't happen. But then this, the repeated deaths are sometimes just frustrating.
Our strength.
What's Chips doing, trying to soften the bed? Bacon biscuits.
Knock Knock wants to do the same.
Alas, my primitive critter, to achieve such a skill in sarcasm, one needs outstanding talent as well as a brilliant intellect, which I am afraid is unattainable for those of your kind. Hey, stop pretending to be asleep, you little pest.
Yeah, gliding, if you are unfamiliar with cats, this is a common thing that cats do. And yeah, I think they're trying to soften up where they're about to lay down. But a lot of people refer to it as bacon biscuits. I don't know where that started. But, yeah. Common thing for cat owners to see. V Rising was good because new mechanics and higher difficulty, but some games the higher difficulty is just like a bullet sponge. Yeah. Carnival Glade. Wait, have I been here? Yeah, I have not been here. Okay, check it out. He only got into doing that with the NVIDIA blanket. That is the GeForce Now blanket, yeah, and he does really like it. I mean, that's not to say he had never done biscuits before, but it's more frequent now on that. Another first world portal. Alright, quick save. Hopefully this one's not as bad as the last one. Never had a cat, got a mini golden doodle. Right on. I had dogs a lot growing up. But yeah, they like to do this. Like, my son has a beanbag chair. Well, actually, it's more like a footrest. It's like a very small beanbag chair. It's meant to be like a footrest. But for Chip, it's like a beanbag bed. So he biscuits on that quite often. What is... Okay. Block poison.
Didn't even break a sweat.
They are summoning a lot. Oh, what was that? That was a massive fire attack. Okay. Cast resist fire area effect. Okay, that's done. Get the healer near the